So what I've got here, I created a scan for network discovery. What I want to see is what else is on the network. I actually called it New Quick Task originally. I would rather give it a better name. So let's see, let's click Save there. It's saving. Before I run that, and it might kick off again here in a minute, I've named the scan. Now that I have the scan, I can run it again. I want to show you the dashboard for just a minute. This is the topology it generated a minute ago. I've actually changed things around. I've shut down my Metasploitable framework server because my Metasploitable framework host, rather. I fired up a couple of Win 10 systems, and I just want to see what it does. Because if you click these, it will actually give you a readout on what it is. Okay, from 15, I think that's me, to 3. It's the Debian GNU Linux 9. And we can go back. And let's see, my Kali box was, I'm not sure my Kali box was up. So of course, it's going to tell me most of these are Debian 9. Some of these are going to be more specific than others. Okay, the 5, that was my file server, I want to say. Anyway, I want to see what this looks like again. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard. I'm going to go back to my tasks. And now that I've got this task defined, I can kick it off again. I want to start it. Now, one thing that happened to me the last time I was doing this, the Greenbone Security Assistance Service crashed, which means I could no longer see the GUI. What I did, however, just to make sure that everything was good, I ran a couple of different service checks. Okay. You'll see, let me find it over here. Okay, so what I did, I did service status all, and that will actually give you a readout of all your services, up or down. If you see a plus inside the square braces, it's up. If you see a minus, it's down. So I looked at my OpenVAS scanner status. So the scanner service was running. It was scanning in the background, doing the network scan. At the same time, the Greenbone Security Assistance service had crashed. So I checked it with status. I started again with start. I checked it again with status. And let me do... So it will probably make me... Okay, good. So I can see it's active and running. That's good. And it might even give you a little bit of your logs. Sometimes useful, sometimes not. So it's listening to port 9392. So yeah. If that happens, if the web interface crashes, check to make sure that the OpenVAS scanner is up. And if it's up, just restart the web service. It's not the end of the world. And let me go to my tasks. And what I'm really interested to see, notice I've got my Win 10 and my Win 7 systems up. I want to see if OpenVAS can correctly identify these systems. Of course, I could just as easily do the same thing like this. Now, the thing about these, the thing that might cause problems if I don't do a deep scan on these things is that the Windows 7 firewall, the Windows NT firewall is actually pretty good now. in the past, I've literally had to take the Windows firewall down completely in order to get anything out of Nmap. So a casual scan like this might not be good enough to find those Windows hosts. Now, and if that is the case, I might generate a new kind of scan, a deeper scan, to see if what else I can learn. So I'm going to pause this for now and see what happens. Okay, so I am still working on that network scan. It occurred to me while the scan was running that I hadn't actually set up the Netacad Win7 image to actually get an IP address for my DHCP. So my Win10 is 13, my Netacad is 16, so very clearly my DHCP is working, which of course I knew. The question though is, are the firewalls going to be so good that that neither Nmap nor OpenVAS can even see them? Okay, so ooh, that's better. So 16, that is okay. That's my Win7, and clearly it's there. Okay, notice the difference here. My Windows 10 is on 1.13, and it is invisible to Nmap. My Win7, which has, if any sort of firewall at all, a much less advanced one compared to the one that comes out of the box in Windows 7, in Windows 10, is obviously showing a lot. So we'll see what OpenVAS can find. Okay, so we're back. Here's the latest scan. Okay, let's change that filter. Okay, let's go to this tasks. Okay, I can click this one here to get all the full list of the reports. And let me see. So I've got 6 entries. That actually kind of makes sense. Okay, no, okay, that doesn't work. Okay, the thing is, I shut down one of my one of my Linux VMs and started 2 Windows. I know they're there. Let's see about it. Let's compare. I don't want to delete that. Let's see. Funny thing is, as we can see, okay. Hold on just a second.